Saturday, and we are doing our fourth variation or movement of the wave approach. So there's going to be 2 rounds or 2 waves. It's going to be 5, 4, 3 for reps, and then we're going to go through it again, 5, 4, 3. The idea is the second wave is a little bit heavier than the first. So if you don't have percentages, just use the first round as a baseline and then build on it slightly heavier for the second wave through. All right, today we are doing the push press. So push press comes out of the rack on your shoulders, okay, but not a full front rack because you're going to have to press overhead. So think about 45 degrees with the forearm, but still feel that weight on the shoulders as you stand up, okay? Take a step back, feet are right under the hips. You're going to dip down into the heels, drive up to a lockout position, all right? If you feel good, you can connect them, okay? Main thing we want to avoid is doing a jerk. Watch my knees. We don't want to drive and then rebend the knees, okay? The idea is you're going to feel, particularly at the heavier weights, so when you're tired, when it gets heavy, you're going to dip, drive, and you're really going to feel the arms in the finish of the movement. We don't want to get back under the bar to save our arms. We want to work on the press, trying to get that good timing, dip, and drive, okay? So from the side, the dip is straight up and down, nothing forward. This is not a squat, okay? So torso vertical, I feel like in my mind like I'm sitting back in my heels. I'm trying to fight that counterbalance of the weight forward. So quick dip, drive, push through. That is our strength. Let's talk partner conditioning. All right, guys, we have partner conditioning for this Saturday's workout. It's going to be 1 time through, teams of 2, switch it up and partner and share off however you want. It's going to start with 60 cals on the bike. All right, from there, we're going to go to 60 box jumps, 10 rope climbs, 60 shoulder to overhead, and finish off with 60 cals on the ski. All right, slightly adjusted numbers for the cals for men and women. So depending on your partnership, you can adjust those numbers as needed. And let's talk about it. So box jumps, pretty straightforward. It's not a box jump over. So it's going to be 2-footed jump, stand up on top of the box each rep. So depending on comfort level, people will step down. Some people like to jump down and up. Okay, that's kind of personal preference. Just make sure it's a 2-footed jump. Stand up on top of the box each time. I always say this, a box jump is meant to be an explosive 2-footed movement. So a step up is very different. We only recommend that if you have some type of injury where you cannot jump. So if it's the height of the box that's challenging for you, do a lower height and work on your jumping skills, okay? So it's gonna be ski or a bike, box jumps, and then you go to the ropes. It's gonna be 10 reps total. So depending on your abilities, you'll probably alternate, but I have my shin guard on. You want something to protect your shin, okay? I always recommend chalking up your hands. That really helps a lot with the grip. And you gotta learn that anchor position. So the main thing here is focus on using your legs to go up the rope, so I'm not pulling until I get a good anchor. So the rope goes from the inside of my body, across the shin, to the outside of the foot. You're gonna take the other foot and grab it between the 2 feet. Some people like to come over the top. That's fine as well, okay? But the main thing, watch, I'm not going to go up the rope until that anchor is set, and then I stand and pull at the same time, reach my hands up, and then reset, and stand and pull. So again, we're working on using the legs to help the arms go up the rope efficiently. When you come down, loosen the anchor, hand over hand, and then hop off at the bottom. If you you're not comfortable learning the anchor, you're going to do 2 rope lowers for every 1 rope climb. So what you're going to do is just lower yourself to the ground and then pull yourself back up. And that'll count as, for 2 reps, will count as 1 rope climb. All right, so if your partner's climbing all the way up and you're doing rope lowers, that's how you'll do it. All right. After you finish 10 total reps here, you're going to go to the barbell, and this will be similar to what we did in the strength. Shoulder to overhead, you can do the push press, what we did in strength, or you can now do the push jerk if you want, but use the legs, drive it overhead, trying to be efficient with connecting those reps, okay? So after that, you finish on the bike or ski, and then that's it for today, guys. See you tomorrow.